Hello and welcome to another episode of On Board with Cruise Passenger. I'm Rose Kelly, your host.
And I'm Peter Lynch, publisher of cruisepassenger.com.au and Cruise and Travel magazine. Today, we set sail for the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean with Oceania Cruises, renowned for luxurious small ship experiences and the finest cuisine at sea.
Oh, you've just said a few of my favourite things there, Peter. Cuisine, Mediterranean,
Luxury.
sun-drenched shores. What else could we want?
That's it, we're off.
I know. And joining us is Jason Worth. He's the Vice President of International Sales for Oceania Cruises. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Jace.
Hello. Good to see you, Peter and Rose.
Now, Jason, there's a lot to talk about. You've got a new ship coming this year. You have a winter sale running until the end of August with lots of terrific deals. And we're also going to talk about the region where Oceania Cruises feels most at home.
Where could that be?
And where Australians love to cruise, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we love the Mediterranean. That's our most popular destination for Australians and Kiwis and myself, I must say.
Yeah.
We do. We love to follow the sun. And the Med certainly has that to offer year round. So now, tell us, Oceania Cruises offers a distinctive approach to cruising that really fits right into that Mediterranean lifestyle. Would you say that's correct, Jason?
Definitely. With our ships, we have 8 ships now in our fleet, and they range from 670 passengers to 1,250 passengers. So it's a really nice, comfortable measure and a great way to sail.
So lots of great choice there.
And that's across 8 ships, yes?
8 ships, and we do have some great stats. The crew to guest ratio, 2 staff members for every 3 guests. So
wow.
Quite a high service mark there.
That's amazing.
And a little bit more sense of community on board. We do have our new class of ship, the Allura class ships. And Peter knows well, Life on Board Vista, first of those ships. And then we have Allura launching next year.
Wow, that certainly sounds like quite a gorgeous collection there. And as Peter mentioned, he's experienced that one firsthand. I'm slightly jealous, but of course it's growing as well. Tell us about that, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, we're so happy with Vista, and we decided, to continue some of the same things we've done on Vista on Allura, but we're modifying a few things. So we're adding this beautiful creperie where the library was on Vista. So that'll
fantastic.
be on Allura, kind of moving the library down to near Horizons. And that'll be kind of a nice focal point for meeting space. The bakery over on your left, barista bar in the center, and then a creperie off on the right, I'm definitely going to hang out there.
Australians are going to love it. A coffee house with a creperie and a bakery.
Heaven.
Oh my gosh. Look, I think I know why Oceania is so popular, particularly with Australians. As I said, I've been on board the Vista and they're magnificent ships. Oceania Vista, the first of this new class, has all the luxury you expect from a 5-star ship, but at a price that really represents remarkable value. I mean, I can remember we were talking about this on board and we kept saying, wow, I can't believe that this ship has so much that we've associated with luxury brands. So these vessels are amazing. They're warm, they're welcoming, they've got a great atmosphere, and they had 3 new dining concepts to a fleet that already boasts the finest cuisine at sea.
And that's a pretty big call. So as you've said, yes, Ember featuring elevated American cuisine that allows for a slightly shorter fine dining experience without compromising on quality, as you've said, Peter. And Aquamar Kitchen with indulgent wellness-inspired dishes. This speaks to me, and that's for breakfast and lunch. What about that, Jason?
Well, Aquamar Kitchen is one of my favorites, new favorites on Vista. I was dining there every morning regularly, and we're so excited. It was so popular on Vista that not only are we continuing on Allura, but we've just added it to Marina. So Marina underwent a nice refurbishment. All the common areas and the penthouses look fantastic, beautiful. The photos look amazing. But we did add Aquamar Kitchen, so it's a nice touch. Guests can have a little healthier fare in breakfast and lunch.
it was a favorite of mine as soon as I saw it. Look, the great thing about Aquamar Kitchen is it's not hardcore. You can get some great dishes. They're delicious. They're good for you, and you will just really enjoy them. I mean, how about that Aussie favorite, avocado toast? It was flying out of the door.
Look, I've got to say, guys, I live in Bondi. So if we're talking about, what's fashion forward on the foodie scene, I'm seeing it left, right and centre. And Oceania is absolutely on the money because health conscious cuisine is really where it's at now. People are rethinking wellness-based food, and it is delicious. It's really it's on demand, and so this is going to go gangbusters. Look, let's talk about the roasted butternut squash with arugula. Can I pronounce that correctly? Arugula. Mango, black radish, and hearts of palm, or falafel fritters.
Falafel fritters. I love falafel.
Plant-based harissa mayo, cucumber, mint, and capers. I could go on all day.
Look, I have to say, I can remember having my first glass of zero alcohol prosecco in that restaurant. And
that's why you can remember it. It was zero alcohol.
You know, the funny thing was, I had 2 glasses and I immediately felt a bit woozy.
Had nothing to do with the rocking of the ship.
Yeah, fantastic. And what about vodka marinated strawberry Romanoff with plant-based vanilla ice cream?
Oh,
that's another of their favorites. We love this restaurant, Jason. We love it.
Jason, do you have anything to do with this menu planning? Do you have any part in this?
Oh yeah, he did the vodka marinated strawberries.
The appreciation. I love it. It does all sound so delicious. But I would most look forward to my morning coffee at Baristas and then heading to the bakery, as you mentioned earlier, Jason. It's new to Vista and Allura, and I would just love sampling those freshly baked pastries. They're all baked fresh on board, aren't they?
They are indeed, and I definitely sampled quite a few. And the beautiful thing is all our food on board is included. So, the specialty dining, all the restaurants, all of these things like the bakery, baristas, it's all included.
And you have one chef for every 10 guests.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is
really exciting for us. We really set the bar high with what we do on board in the culinary space. So one chef for every 10 guests. And it really delivers. We make everything a la carte, made to order, fresh. So there's no kind of, pre-prep like you see on a lot of the large hotels or resorts or even those large cruise ships. So something
Jason,
to look forward to.
Would you say that there was a bit of a world first with Marina and her sister ship Riviera in terms of them being foodie ships?
Definitely. They were the first foodie ships. So we actually built the ships around the kitchens at the shipyard. And they were the first ships to ever have a culinary kitchen where guests can actually have a chef walk them through culinary classes. So we've continued that on Vista and Allura as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So it's quite interactive then in that regard.
And we even have shore excursions led by chefs as an option. So it's a really nice kind of culture of food on board.
I have to say, one of the pleasant things, that breakfast at the bakery, you would find the 3 chefs there having their, probably third cup of coffee. But they were very happy to have guests sit down and talk about the menu and talk about what they had last night. It was a really great running dialogue. They certainly weren't going to lock themselves away in the galley. It was really very nice to be able to interact with people. And again, it emphasizes Oceania's food culture, which I think is really interesting. And you've got something new. Your master chefs in France aren't resting on their laurels.
No, that's right. We have launched a new concept. So relax yet refined. So some of our specialty dining restaurants, you'll see, it's a typical long experience, with multiple courses. And it's a beautiful experience that people love to do. But sometimes you go for a short excursion, you just want to relax, something a little more casual. So we've continued with those types of concepts. So, Rose mentioned Ember, our newest restaurant on Vista. That's a little more fast paced instead of your kind of 3-hour meal or 2+ hours. You can do that in 60, 90 minutes. So that's an option. And then our new pizzeria concept on our ships is a brick oven pizzeria near Waves Grill, and that's near the pool deck. And a beautiful way to relax, dine al fresco, have a beautiful burrata, a glass of wine, which is included as well now, and then a beautiful stone-baked pizza.
Oh, fantastic. Look, I must say, Ember, as you said, it's a 90-minute experience. But I think what I really loved about it, food was good, but the atmosphere was kind of that New York vibe. There's a fireplace, one of those great gas fireplaces that gives you that the running light around the walls. The restaurant wait staff were all dressed up like New York waiters. So you really felt you were not on the ship. You were actually in a New York diner. I thought it was fantastic for that reason. And one of the interesting things about relaxed yet refined, interesting phrase, is you're serving Indian food. So popular, but so rare.
It's making a big comeback, Peter. They're on the money.
Excellent.
I love it.
We'll have this in Terrace Cafe, and I love Indian, who doesn't, right? But so we'll have this regularly. And then we'll also have a daily sushi station in Terrace Cafe, which is also extremely popular.
Cool.
This is sensational. So what you're really saying, Jason, is that dining doesn't have to mean all the white linen tablecloths and starched napkins and overly formal. It can be perfectly prepared pizza. In my book, that is the ultimate luxury. And that gives me an idea of what you're saying with relaxed yet refined. Yeah. And it doesn't have to take all afternoon. You can have a fantastic experience in a shorter period of time so that you can still get out and achieve everything in your day.
Exactly. And our chefs, they love to make our guests smile. And there's many ways to do that. So this is a new kind of angle, but, it could be a decadent ice cream sundae by the pool, for instance. Something simple. Yeah,
fabulous. We love it.
Really fun. Or a souffle in the grand dining room. So there's all types of ways to bring delight to the guests.
So it's kind of like a movable feast as well, really. You can have it anywhere on board.
Rose. That's really good.
I like it. That's the finest cuisine, yes, but anywhere on board.
I should put in a plug for the gym on board. We do have this state-of-the-art gym on all our ships, and I will say it's usually never crowded.
Oh, yeah. But do you remember what I discovered on the Vista? That's the gym that doesn't have a weighing machine. Very, very smart move, if I may say so.
I love it. Is it true that the sushi station has 45 brand new recipes and the new Indian corner features 15 authentic Indian dishes?
That's very true. And we're really fortunate to have such a broad array of international chefs on board all our ships. So it really brought this to life, and they've relied on their expertise and knowledge to roll this out. And some of these have been handed down for generations. I mean, in our Italian restaurant, Toscana, we have Italian chefs that actually are from Italy. They're residing in Italy when they're not on the ship. So there's that authentic nature of what we do. And they're actually using their Nana's recipes handed down. So it's such a nice touch.
I'd just like to say that I actually witnessed your head chef, whose name I forget. He's really synonymous with the food, and I should really remember it.
Alexis Caretti.
Alexis, yeah. Having a conversation with one of the chefs exactly like that. And they were and the chef was actually saying, no, this is the way it's cooked in my home. And, you could tell the two of them just mad enthusiasts tasting this broth and saying, yeah, but you sure I put some more salt in? It was really just showed you how much they put in to making sure that it's the perfect food. Now, I really think we should pause while our listeners get themselves a snack.
You are making me hungry, guys. I'm picturing this pizza, honestly, with Nonna's traditional recipes.
Of course.
I'm starving. But now the Mediterranean is, of course, one of Australia's big favourites, one of my personal favourites.
Yep,
and
too.
of course, the Mediterranean diet is reportedly full of health benefits.
Yes, you can live to be 100 on an Oceania ship, probably.
Sounds like a great plan to me. I'm just moving to the Med to extend my longevity.
I love that idea. Maybe that's a good retirement plan.
It's a great marketing plan.
And the Mediterranean is our most loved destination from everywhere, really, but especially from Australia. In 2025, we're offering many unique itineraries of very, very good variety. So we've got things from 9 days up to 56 days in length.
Whoa, 56 days of that fabulous menu? How on earth would we survive?
No weighing machine, remember.
Oh,
no
yeah,
weighing
good point,
machine.
good point. Just ignorance is bliss, Peter.
So, Rose, we said that we were toning down the cuisine comedy. So tell us a bit about your favourite in the Med, Jason. What do you think Australians will be going for?
I think our Marina and Nautica, those two ships will be sailing iconic islands in the Mediterranean, the Aegean, Adriatic, things like resort towns, bustling cities, lesser-known ports of call. So quite a good variety in those kind of places that people aren't used to going.
That sounds really good. I mean, Europe in the summer can be quite crowded.
Oh, yeah.
And we're strong believers in getting off the beaten track and visiting during the shoulder season, for instance.
Yeah, we do cover the big cities, Athens, Barcelona, Istanbul, Rome, Lisbon, in 16 of our voyages. So that's, kind of a mainstay. But alongside those well-known ports of call, we also visit resort towns like Monte Carlo, Cannes, Positano, Sorrento, and then some new hidden gems like Tirana and Saranda in Albania, as well as Trapani in Sicily, Calvi and Propriano in Corsica, and Šibenik in Croatia.
These sound fabulous destinations. And I'm guessing that they are, again, off the beaten track and discovering something new. I think that's the one great thing about the Mediterranean. Almost anywhere you can get that wonderful Mediterranean vibe, that great food, and a terrific welcome. And finding these new areas is really, really important, I think, for the future. There's something for everyone there, I think.
Definitely. And, a lot of our guests have been to the Mediterranean before. So they want to see something new, some smaller places, some off the beaten path ports of call. And we have some great shore excursions, some destination tours to see in Santorini, for instance. We have an adventurous tour of the island's volcanoes. Active.
Oh, my gosh.
And in Montenegro, we have this great tour of the southernmost fjord, Boca Bay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was a fjord there.
No, neither did I. That says something because we really should know.
But the big question is, do you take the donkeys in Santorini or do you take the bus?
Those poor donkeys.
Now, tell us about those grand voyages. They sound really exciting, up to 56 days. Really sound stunning.
Yes, if you do have time, we've got some options for you. So on July 7th, we'll be sailing round trip from Rome for 46 days on Nautica, stopping in Italy, Albania, Croatia, Greece, Turkey, France, and Monaco.
Amazing.
And that starts at just over $21,000 per person for an inside stay room, or about slightly over $33,000 per person for a veranda stay.
I love the way you just said, Jason, if you've got time. I'm going to make time because that itinerary just sounds incredible. But my pick would have to be Istanbul to Barcelona in October 2025. And that's the 56 days on board Marina, visiting Turkey. Some of my favorites here, Turkey, Greece, Croatia, Italy, and Spain. How about that for a combination?
Absolutely.
And of course, right now, you can get all of that. And this is the fine and relaxed dining, the impeccable service and destination immersion for as little as $33,560 per person. And that's for the veranda stateroom with all gratuities, specialty dining, and Wi-Fi included. That's a bargain.
Absolutely amazing value. Just think about trying that by road. booking the hotels, booking excursions, site visits, restaurants. You'd spend an absolute fortune, not to mention turn out to be completely frazzled.
And lost.
My last day in Rome involved a hotel. Now, this was not a major brand that was charging over $1,000 a night.
Oh, honestly.
No food, no entertainment, no excursion. So just think about that price difference.
Well, these days you jump into a taxi anywhere in Rome and you end up $1,000 poorer and an hour out of your way.
Yes.
Yes. Well, look, you wouldn't see as much, that's for sure, Peter, doing it that way. But these itineraries do sound exquisite. So, Jason, when do I pack?
Yes, I need to be able to compare Allura to Vista, Jason, you know.
Yeah, well, we'll do our best. You'll have to hurry. There's already a lot of interest.
No, I can hurry. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a pretty quick packer these days. But two other deals mean that there is an even better value for Oceania at the moment. Your winter sale offers an amazing 40% off.
40%.
But again, our listeners do need to hurry as it ends on August 27.
And then there's Simply More, which is Oceania's regular added value.
Tell us about Simply More.
Yeah, Simply More has been quite a hit in the year we've had it. And it really enhances your holiday by offering a variety of amenities, all included in your cruise fare. So there's no extra charges. It's all included. So things like gratuities, shore excursions, champagne, wine, and more at lunch and dinner in our restaurants. All our gourmet specialty dining, our unlimited Wi-Fi. So there's so much value there.
I really love that. I think it's so important that you acknowledge that nowadays things like Wi-Fi are just going to be expected. And if you've got gourmet specialty dining on board, well, people are just going to want to do it. I mean, this whole area, I think Simply More really, really, really is important. I mean, I still laugh at the fact that there was one luxury cruise line, I won't mention their name, Jason, that actually charged you for the Wi-Fi but gave you 24-hour free caviar.
Oh my goodness.
Just tell me how that makes any sense at all.
That's insane. Well,
Anyway.
it goes to show how much people can rack up in their Wi-Fi, really. So the fact that you guys have
caviar.
You've got the unlimited Wi-Fi, even that in itself, it's easy to just sort of mention that, but I can tell you the bill at the end of a trip when it's not included, ouch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So look, go over to oceaniacruises.com.au or pop into your clear accredited travel agent and find your perfect cruise. There's lots to do and lots on offer.
And there's certainly lots of fabulous food.
Yes, indeed.
And the destinations do just sound absolutely perfect.
And remember,
of course,
no weighing machine.
No weighing machine, thank goodness. But of course, Oceania is also famed for its immersive shore excursions. So you've got the best of everything.
That's so true. I mean, you were alluding to it, Jason. The ones that I loved was going to market with the chefs, then taking your purchases back to the cooking school on board and preparing your own lunch. A really, really satisfying experience.
Peter, you've got to stop dreaming of all these gourmet dinners.
I know.
Teresa will start weighing you as you walk in the door at home. But Jason, thank you so much for talking to us today. This all does sound absolutely divine. I'm going home to pack very quickly, as you've suggested, and it certainly sounds like a wonderful choice for Europe as well. Thank you for your time.
And I'll add one thing. For those that aren't ready to go to Europe, want something close to home, we've just released some fantastic itineraries in the South Pacific and Polynesia.
Oh,
fabulous.
Nautica and Regatta. So take a look at those. Some beautiful itineraries around Papeete, Bora Bora. Fantastic.
This sounds like another podcast to
That's
me.
great news, because I have to tell you that I have actually done French Polynesia and it's an amazing, virtually undiscovered place. The people are so friendly. Absolutely amazing. They dance at the drop of a hat. In fact, they wear funny hats now I mention it. But it's so undiscovered. Your guests will absolutely love it. So that's a really, really great move, Jason. Thanks a lot again. Absolutely lovely to see you and look forward to talking to you again. Possibly on the Allura in the Med.
Consider it done. We're there. Thank you so much, Jason.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you, both.
I certainly hope Jason got the message about our Allura cruise.
Hint, hint. Yeah, I don't know if we could make it sound more alluring.
Well, we certainly weren't
See
subtle.
what I did there, Peter? I want to be on the Allura.
So you can take in the rich vistas.
Stop it. If he doesn't take us on board, I don't know what we're doing wrong. But if you at home also want to go on board, you can check it out. Just go over to oceaniacruises.com, but it is spelled OCEANIA.
Great point.
Oceaniacruises.com and take a look at those stunning grand voyages.
And you can read my review of Oceania Vista at cruisepassenger.com.au and subscribe to our free weekly newsletter on the site for more about Oceania.
And of course, the latest edition of Cruise and Travel, our gorgeous 152-page magazine,
Beautiful,
is on sale now at newsagents right around Australia. You can subscribe or buy a digital edition for just $5.
Just $5?
What? Oh my God.
There must be a mistake. There's a free 32-page Europe Unpacked magazine inside. And guess who features in it?
Oh, Oceania Cruises, by any chance?
Spot on. We'll get on that ship, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Thanks so much for listening. See you next time.
Thanks for that. See you. Bye.